So it's been about 2 weeks, and there's been a couple of changes to my training. The first thing is Tuesdays aren't no longer guaranteed. I won't have it every week. Every now and then, but due to hall availability, so I won't be able to train and hit on Tuesdays every Tuesday. Another thing is that I can now train on Wednesdays, which is really good. I get some 2 hours, 2 to 4 on Wednesdays. So I get some good training in there, and there aren't that many people going. The only problem then would be to find someone to actually practice with, as it's really only just once again some doubles, singles games going in. But at least I get to get some singles experience. So far in my training, I've just been noticing a few things, and there's also different things I want to focus on, such as trying not to get injured. I've been close to pushing my body too much, I think, and I think I need to take it a bit slow, make sure I can keep my body at peak ability up until the nationals. Another thing I've written down here is footwork, footwork, footwork. I've noticed that my footwork is very sloppy. It seems to me that I've gotten less bouncy ever since my small break from badminton. So I'm gonna need to focus on that. I'm gonna need to focus on being a bit more explosive and a bit more light on my feet. Basically be a bit more springy so I could be faster, because I seem to be I'm a lot more slower than I'm happy with right now. On the positive note, my swing technique is improving. It's still not perfect, and it's still a lot slower progress than if I were to have an actual coach. But I think I'm pretty happy with the progression of my swing. It does look much better now, and I do feel like I can get more power out of it. Big thanks to Full Swing on YouTube. He goes very well. He goes into detail about the swing. And then another positive is I can play good quality shots in my training, or at least most of the time. My drops, they've improved. My smash has improved. Clears, not so much. But my challenge now is to implement those into games, because right now my actual game is not as good as it should be. If you look at my actual drills, I do the training and stuff, so I need to structure my training to implement whatever drill I do into a game to again link between training and actual games. So some new things I'll be focusing on in my self-training, the ones I do by myself, is shadow footwork, because I need to improve my footwork a lot more. And I'm going to be learning how to use the skipping rope. I've actually never used a skipping rope before. Well, I have, but 8 years ago, maybe 8 to 10 years ago was the last time I've used it. So I'm going to try get into that, and I've been told that it's really good for your footwork and keeping yourself on your toes. So I'll try make use of that. Another thing I want to focus on is service. So I'm gonna find a net somewhere, or at least something the height of a net, and practice my service, because it's gotten a lot worse. I used to practice my serve a lot a couple of years ago, and it was probably one of the best serves at my level, but it's no longer that. It's gotten quite a lot worse. It's still okay. It's still a lot better than a lot of people, again, my level, but it's, again, not what I'm happy with. So I'm going to need to get the serve working as well. The return of serve, I also want to try and improve, but that is a lot harder to do by myself. I'm going to try implement that into the social nights. So I'll just be returning serves and be a bit more experimental with those during the games. And then Badminton Insight has recently come out with the new footwork accelerator, which is incredibly pricey, but honestly, it's a price I'm willing to pay to improve if it does anything to improve. So far, I've actually gone through a bit of it, and so far, I haven't really done anything actionable from it, but hopefully once I complete all the modules in it, hopefully alongside the footwork, what's it called? The footwork fast lane by Tobias, those two will complement each other in a way and improve my footwork, my movement a lot more. So again, I guess the next few weeks, big emphasis on my footwork. My shots are not the biggest priority right now, even though they are very weak, but especially for singles, I'm going to need to get moving a bit more and make sure I'm able to outmaneuver my opponents, basically. So yeah, that's my update for episode 2. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with my progress.